Alright guys, today we are going to be reacting to Obama, rips Trump, and talk to black men over excuses for not voting for Harris. So this is going to be insane.
I'm going to go ahead and just speak some truths, if you don't mind. Because my understanding, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities, is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. So if you don't mind, just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly and say that when you have a choice that is this clear, when on the one hand you have somebody who grew up like you, knows you, went to college with you, understands the struggles and pain and joy that comes from those experiences, who's had to work harder and do more and overcome and achieves the second highest office in the land.
Look at this lady saying, yeah. Man, this guy's just lecturing men that you're basically a misogynist. Not because you don't want to vote for a female. Wrong take.
And is putting forward concrete proposals to directly address the things that are vital in our neighborhoods and our communities. From housing to making sure that our mothers and our fathers and our grandparents can afford medicine, and making sure that we are dealing with prices that are too high and rents that are too high, and are committed to making sure that we maintain the Affordable Care Act, so everybody's got health care and cares about things like education and entrepreneurship in our neighborhoods. And that's on one side. And on the other side, you have someone who has consistently shown disregard, not just for the communities, but for you as a person. And you're thinking about sitting down?
Wow, chain. Wow. Unbelievable. Not even admitting that the entire Democratic primary process was a scam. They just put this lady there. And mind you, we never talk about this, but there was other contenders running in that primary. Those guys just went downhill. They should never, I don't know, this is kind of weird. And then you have this Obama guy. And I used to be a supporter of him. But 2015 was the last day that I said, nah, this guy is full of it. And now that I look back and I hear him talking, such a snake salesman, man. Snake salesman. Such a con man. You had to vote for her because supposedly she's black. I don't know. Supposedly.
But, Cousin Pookie might be. And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that. Because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly now, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
And
there
you're
we go.
coming up with other alternatives and
Oh,
other
there you
reasons
go.
for
And you're not voting for her because she's a woman, right? She's a woman. Such a bad thing.
And I think anybody you are talking to in a barbershop, anybody you are talking to in your house, in your family, at church, who is coming with that kind of attitude, I think you have to ask them, well, how can that be? Because the women in our lives have been getting our backs this entire time.
Such a bad thing.
They've been raising us and working and having our backs. And when we get in trouble and the system's not working for us, they're the ones who are out there marching and protesting.
Obama's so late to the game. Those times are over, man. We're not doing that anymore. You're strangling the man, and then in this case, a black man, that they have to support a woman because they just forget about the fact that our country's going to hell. But you just simply need to vote for her. This is Obama's legacy. That's why he's here, trying to defend Kamala, because all this is just an extension of his legacy, and he feels hurt. He feels hurt, rightly so, because his legacy was atrocious, folks.
And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody
This weekend.
who has a history of denigrating you because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is, putting women down. That's not acceptable.
Oh, that's not acceptable. Oh, even my headphones didn't like it. That's not acceptable, folks. He is Daddy Obama, telling men what to do.
That's not. This shouldn't even be a question.
Yeah, he thinks he owns a black woman. Mama, you should just go back where you were and never come back. This is not your time, and people really woke up to the craziness of you. Even administration, you were full of it, man. You were full of it. Oh, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.